Defense attorneys have rested now in the Karen Reed trial.
Their final witness explained today why he doesn't believe Reed's car hit John O'Keefe the night he died. WBZ's Kristina Rex is at the courthouse to show us what happens before this case goes to the jury.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready for closing arguments. After 31 days, the jury will deliberate starting this Friday. Karen Reed's thoughts on her defense's case?
I thought it was strong last year. It's stronger. Yes, we just called more witnesses and laid out more of the case.
The defense rested Wednesday and testimony is officially done. The defense's final witness, Dr. Andrew Rentschler, an expert who analyzed John O'Keefe's injuries and whether they came from a car crash.
My opinion is that the evidence is inconsistent with Mr. O'Keefe being struck on the right arm by the SUV and then moving laterally into the yard and falling backward.
He says there was no crash based on the victim's injuries and what he believes was faulty testing by a prosecution expert. The last day of testimony was filled with dramatic moments, including early on when the witness wished his son a happy birthday, live on the stand.
Happy birthday, Kai. And I have two older ones.
All right, we're gonna stop this. Another example.
Go ahead. Less editorializing.
Minus all the personal.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
This awkwardness continued all day.
Is that funny?
No, it's not funny.
Okay.
So I'm going to strike the comment.
Now that you've shared your opinions, can I get back to my question?
Sustained.
If you watched this trial on live stream, you may have seen this fan shot a lot. Lawyers and the judge went to sidebar 14 times on Wednesday, leaving the jury waiting.
Jurors, I apologize that took so long, but it was necessary to do rather than sending you out.
The real tension came during an extended cross-examination where prosecutor Hank Brennan tried to challenge Dr. Rentschler with other pieces of evidence, like O'Keefe's hat or a broken drinking glass found in the snow.
I guess you could somehow predict or have a possibility of almost anything happening. You could say someone could get hit by a car and do a couple of somersaults into the yard.
You don't know the position of Mr. O'Keefe's arm at impact, do you?
Nobody knows. I don't think his arm was even impacted by the cars.
Moving forward, Karen Reed says she's nervous about another hung jury in her second trial.
After what happened in the first trial and what we heard from the jurors that came forward, we just have to have an even keener eye on the verdict form and the jury instructions. I just hope they were listening. That's all I can ask for. They were in the same room I was.
So the way the defense rested might have been a little confusing. The defense says it rested, meaning no more witnesses, subject to one more evidence issue. So that's going to be argued with just the lawyers and the judge first thing Thursday morning. Then they'll discuss jury instructions, so no jury on Thursday. Then closing arguments set for Friday. In Dedham, Kristina Rex, WBZ News.